On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from, well, me. And I'm going to be attempting something on these first 12 days of Christmas. That's right, I already shared with you in the intro that on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. That's right, for the first time since I've actually had this YouTube channel, I'm going to attempt to upload a video every day from the 1st of December to the 12th of December. This video is, the 1st of December, so happy Christmas month. I hope you guys, enjoy these string of videos I'm going to be doing. Anyway, enough about that. If you haven't already read the title, I'm going to be attempting the 30 days of music challenge, or 30 music question tag, depending on what video you actually want to make. I saw Infinity on Hannah do this, along with other handful of YouTubers who I follow, and I just thought this is a great video, to share with you guys my music taste, because I'm always getting asked about music on my social media, or even in the comments on some of these videos. So yeah, before we begin this 30 days of music challenge, if you want to support me and the channel, click like and smash that subscribe button, because I upload twice a week on a Monday and a Friday. But for the first 12 days of December, you're going to get 12 videos because I am bloody crazy. Let's just dive right into this 30 days of music challenge video. The song I chose for this question is Back to Black by Amy Winehouse, and for me, just because it's got a colour in the title, I love Back to Black as a song. It's about a girl and a boy, but the boy dumps the girl and goes back to an ex. Personally, that's never happened to me. I just really love the lyrics and Amy Winehouse's voice. If you're an old school Fall Out Boy fan, you will know $21 Nosebleed. I'm not going to explain why I chose this song, but if you've listened to the song, you will know why it made it onto this challenge. For a song that reminds me of summer, I chose Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, because I remember that this song always seemed to got played on the radio back in high school, when it'd be the last day of summer. And it's just such like an upbeat and exciting song about, don't stop me, I can do whatever I want for 12 weeks before I'm forced to go back to school. And Queen is a legendary band, and I would be very bad if I didn't include them somewhere. For this question, I chose Creep by Radiohead, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory in the title, Creep. Yeah. Although I don't really want to go into much detail about the person I would rather forget, this song and the lyrics fit my situation perfectly. The song that should be played loudly in my eyes is King for a Day, which is by Pierce the Veil featuring Kellen Quinn of Sleeping with Sirens. Every time this song comes on my Spotify or my iTunes, I turn the volume up to 11 and I sing my lungs out, because I just feel that this is a song that has to be played loud, and I'm pretty sure most of you in the comments will agree with me. A song that makes me want to dance is a recent release, and it is Play by Marmozets. And okay, one of the lyrics in this song is, we don't dance cause we want to, we dance cause we need to. And then it has a bit of, a breakdown, dance bit where, you just dance. I've seen this band live twice, and both times they've played this song, the audience have gone crazy, and it's like a dance fest. The song to drive to is Weightless by All Time Low. As soon as it comes on, if you're stuck in traffic, or you're just having a bad day driving and this song comes on, I just perk up immediately. I roll down the windows even if it's winter, and again I sing my heart out. Me and my flatmate are guilty of this when we've been going shopping or we've been travelling to either Leeds or Birmingham. We will sing and we don't care about the looks we get off other drivers. this question, I chose Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll by Ian Jury, or Jury. Sorry if I butchered the name. But recently I went with my parents to see the Ian Jury musical at the Everyman Theatre in Liverpool. And this song was played and I just thought this was, this epitomises this question. A song about drugs and alcohol. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. It's pretty much all there. I highly recommend you go and listen to the song. Running with the Wild Things by Against the Current. There's just something, so catchy and, energetic about this song that, even that makes me happy. Dry Your Eyes by The Streets. Now, if you haven't heard of The Streets or Dry Your Eyes, go to YouTube or Spotify and type it in and just listen to the song in full. It is so emotional from start to finish. Especially when I was sad, when I listened to the song, I cried a little. If I'm sad and this song comes on, I am bawling like a little baby. In the Shadows by The Rasmus, because at heart I will always be 2003 Beth. That's right. In the Shadows is a classic song, and although people say, oh, I don't really like the song, when it comes on in a club, or it comes on, before a band goes on stage, everyone in the audience sings along and, has so many fond memories of, blasting this song and watching the music video on MTV. Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. Pretty much any song by Avril Lavigne, like in my pre-teen years, I could have chosen. But there's just something so good about Skater Boy, he was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? It's catchy, and to this date, I still listen to it. And I chose The Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. Now, I saw Iron Maiden when they toured earlier in the year, and oh my god, Iron Maiden are amazing. I personally have my dad again to thank for getting me into the band because he was a slight Iron Maiden fan back in the days, and so I'd be remiss if I didn't put Number of the Beast somewhere. Crash the Wedding by Busted. This was the first Busted song I ever heard and probably one of the first music videos I ever became obsessed with. I love Busted. I'm a Busted fan through and through. I've seen them now about 3 or 4 times live and they never fail to disappoint. And there's just something so good about this song, but if someone ever crashed my wedding, there would be hell to pay. For this question, I chose Unfaithful by Exit Eden. For those of you who don't know, Exit Eden are some very lovely ladies from Europe who have symphonic rock metal voices, and they take popular pop songs and they give it a bit of, like a metal rock twist. And Unfaithful was originally sung by Rihanna and is one of my favourite Rihanna songs to date. But Exit Eden, they turned it metal and I'm in love. El Tango de Roxanne from Moulin Rouge. I don't know if this counts because, it is a song from a musical, but the musical was turned into a movie. And there's just something so visually and whatever the term is for hearing. I love this song and it gets played on repeat constantly. All I Want by A Day to Remember. And if I can actually rack my brain, the reason I chose this song is because I have actually done this song in the past when I've had a few too many drinks. So yeah, All I Want, A Day to Remember is a great song and an even better song to sing drunk on karaoke. Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. You had an amazing voice and will always be a legend in my eyes. Soundgarden is one of my favourite bands, and when I actually found out that this song came out in 1994, I was like, holy shit, I was born in a good year. Drown by Bring Me the Horizon, and if I haven't already mentioned so in another video, the reason this makes me think about life is because once I graduated university in 2015, I didn't have a job, I didn't have really anywhere to live, and I just felt like I was drowning in the prospect of actually having to join the adult world. And so this song mirrored that time in my life. And every time I listen to Drown, now that I live in a nice flat in Liverpool and I actually have a job that supports me, I listen to that song and I'm like, you go bring me the horizon. She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5, because again, if I haven't already mentioned in a previous video, my mum was a big Maroon 5 fan and she got me into their album Songs About Jane way back when. And so every time this song comes on, I think of my mum and like all the fond memories we have of singing this song in the kitchen or the car. I love you, mum. Evelyn by Lordi. Lordi is one of my favourite bands. For those of you who don't know, they are a hard rock metal band. They won Eurovision in 2006 with Hard Rock Hallelujah. But Evelyn is one of their more slow songs, and I think you sometimes get rock and metal bands who they are really good at singing rock and metal songs, but then when they slow the songs down and actually write like a really heartfelt song, they can be some of the best songs I've ever heard. So yeah, Evelyn by Lordi, I highly recommend you check it out. It's My Life by Bon Jovi. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory in the title. It's my life. It's now or never. I am going to live forever. If I, need some, motivation, to write something or get out of bed. Surprisingly, that's not a surprise. This song is actually on my Wake Me Up playlist, so it's actually on quite a few of my playlists. I just love Bon Jovi, and It's My Life is such an iconic song. Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz. Now, most of you out there have probably heard this song, but for me, Clint Eastwood is my favourite Gorillaz song to date, and there's just something so hypnotic about the song, and then you watch the music video, and it was one of the first music videos I ever watched, and I was like, holy shit, this is a good band, and they haven't failed, to date. But yeah, a song I think everyone should hear is Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz. Wings of a Butterfly by Him, because, okay, Him have only recently decided to break up. They decided to break up earlier in 2017, and I was heartbroken because I am a big Him fan, but they are doing a farewell tour, and I managed to snag myself a ticket to see the farewell tour in Manchester in December. I'm kind of sad that, my first time seeing Him live will be the final time they ever perform as a band. Rest in peace, Him. In the End by Linkin Park, because, tragically, Chester took his own life earlier in the year, and I was heartbroken as a Linkin Park fan. And I could have really chosen any Linkin Park song for, this question, but In the End was the first ever Linkin Park song I heard, courtesy of my older brother. And there's just something so powerful about the lyrics and the beat. And every time it's come on, since his death, I have sang along, but Chester will always be in our memories. Love Story by Taylor Swift, and before, you go at me in the comments, I was a big fan of Taylor Swift, in her country days before she turned pop. And Love Story, she took inspiration from, the story Romeo and Juliet about forbidden love, but, they get together in the end. Except in her song Love Story, they don't die, they don't kill themselves, they actually get together, and it's a really nice love story, and it makes me want to fall in love. Bullet by Hollywood Undead. Now, the reason this song breaks my heart is because it's a good song. It's one of my favourite songs by Hollywood Undead. But it does have, quite a personal meaning to me, because I have known a couple of people in my life, who have taken their own life, who have chosen, suicide. And every time I hear the song, my legs are dangling off the edge, the bottom of the bottle is my only friend. It just reminds me of some of the people that I have lost. And I'm so happy that Hollywood Undead, put this song out there, because you wouldn't get many bands that would do quite a cheery, uplifting song about suicide. Holy by Paris, because holy shit, I am in love with Lingon's voice. There's something about the way she sings, you know, that just gets me. She is an artist who, you know, I look up to. I am a big Paris fan. I don't know how she can do it, but she can just do something with her voice, you know, that gets to me, like in the feels. So yeah, I would be remiss if I didn't choose Holy, because it's my favourite Paris song, and because Lingon is the lead vocalist and she is amazing. Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. Now I think probably Kelly Clarkson's debut album, which had this song on, was one of the first albums I ever owned. Okay, I'm gonna come clean. I am quite a big Kelly Clarkson fan. She is my guilty pleasure. I have every single album. But Since You've Been Gone, I say definitely takes me back to my childhood. The Kids Who Want to Play with the Dead by Lordi. That's right, Lordi have made it onto this list twice. And the reason I chose The Kids Who Want to Play with the Dead is because it's like, this song talks to me because I am quite dark. I wear a lot of dark clothing, I wear a lot of dark makeup, and I do sometimes get ridiculed for that, but it's my identity. It's how I identify as myself. I would feel really uncomfortable if I was wearing, you know, bright, colourful clothes, you know, or I was trying to be someone I wasn't. And this song can unite so many people. So many of my friends, you know, who have similar music taste or clothing taste. This is our go-to anthem. So this is a song that reminds me of, well, me. So there we have it, guys and girls of the internet. That was just my 30 days of music challenge. I hope you guys liked it and, you know, learned something about me. If you want to, you know, do this yourself, I highly recommend you do it. And, you know, tell me in the comments when you do. Because I'm always, you know, I always love hearing what other people's, you know, favourite songs are. While you're down there, you know, you can check out all the links to my social media, because why the hell not? You can click my face right here to subscribe to the channel, because I upload twice a week on a Monday and a Friday. Well, technically in the month of December, as I've already mentioned, I'm going to be uploading a video from the 1st of December to the 12th of December. Oh, God help me. Anyway, yeah. Subscribe. You can check out my last 2 videos or playlist right here, depending on what mood I'm in while I'm editing this. Until next time, I am Beth. Happy 1st of December. Goodbye.